Hey guys, CTG once again. So I am playing Minesweeper this time. Now, I don't know how many of you guys have played this, but when I was younger in school, I played this a lot, so I got kind of decent at it, but I'm not really a professional level Minesweeper player, so I'm here to sort of introduce Minesweeper to those who don't really know how to play it, and I mean it was on the old Windows computers, and I know a lot of my classmates used to just click and randomly guess, and I sort of figured out how to play it to an acceptable level that I can finish the expert difficulty. So I'll try to walk you through. So I first clicked somewhere in the middle of the map, and it revealed this space. So I'll explain a little about the basics. So these squares have numbers or blanks when I click them. So when this square says 1, it has one adjacent square that has a mine on it. So I will I need to figure out where the mine is, and I need to clear all the map and click every square except the ones with the mines. So to help with that, I can right click this square to indicate that there's a mine here, because one square here that because there's the square here says that there's one adjacent mine and there's only one square left. So it's sort of logic that I know that there's only one square, so that one necessarily needs to be the one with the mine. So that's what I use. So the next thing that will show is when I click on a square on a number with both the left and the right mouse buttons, it reveals all the squares as long as you have the appropriate number of flags marked adjacent to them. So, for example, if I click here and this square says 1, and there's already one adjacent to it that has a flag on it, when I left and right click this, it will reveal all the other adjacent squares. So, again, this one has one adjacent square with a mine on it, so there's only one left, so I right click that to mark that. This one has two. There are already two adjacent with marked that are marked as mine, so I left and right click it to reveal all the adjacent squares, and that's how I reveal it. So again, in case that still isn't clear, so I'll try this side. So one here, so I right click it to indicate that there's a mine there, and there's one here, and as you can see, if I try to left and right click on this square, it doesn't work. It doesn't reveal all the adjacent because I haven't marked a single mine yet. And if I do this, there are two, so it won't reveal them either because there's more than one, and it says here there's only one. Alright, so again, if I do this, there will be three here, but there are only two mines adjacent, so that won't reveal that one. So let's get back to it. There's one here, so I right click this to indicate that the mine is there. So there are two here, there are two adjacent here, and there are already two marked, so I left and right click to reveal both of the adjacent squares. So that sort of helps me go along through a bit faster. So for this game, I'm not worried about doing it quickly. I just wanted to show you guys how to basically play Minesweeper. So there are two here, and there are two adjacent left, and there are two here. They're already marked, so I can reveal the rest of them. That's basically how it goes for me. So I just keep revealing those. So something I used to solve this a bit faster is just mindlessly keep left and right clicking, assuming all my mine markers are accurate. So I left click here. There are two, so I'm just, yeah. The thing is that as long as I don't incorrectly mark a square as a mine, I can keep left and right clicking it. It will safely reveal all the squares as long as I haven't marked enough yet. So let's just continue here. I right click this one and just keep going. Alright, there's one here. There's one here. So what you will quickly learn is that Minesweeper is not a game of, well, it is a game of speed if you are into the competitive aspect of it, but I'm not, so I'm just playing it with logic. So two here, and there's only one left, so I mark that one, and I left and right click. So I reveal that, reveal this, Alright, so we just right click here to indicate that there's a mine there. 3. Alright. So here's a bit of a tip. So you see here, there are 3 adjacent squares with a mine. I've already marked 2. So the mine will either be on this square or on this square. But that means for this one over here, it's the mine that is adjacent to is either here or here. So that necessarily means that this other one that is also adjacent to one is no longer a mine. So I can reveal that, and it'll give me additional clues as I solve this map. Again, there's 1 here, and there's a 3 here. So I know that there's a 1 mine here or here. So for this one, its adjacent mine is either here or here, but not here, because that's the only way this 3 will work, and this 1 will work also. Alright, so let's keep going. Alright, there's a 4 here, and there are only 2 left. Alright, so we keep revealing. 2, 1, 2. So just keep revealing them. Here or here, and there's another one here or here, so this one is free. Yep, nice one. This one is open, so there's one here or here, but for this 2 to work, and since there's only 1 on both of these, so necessarily this last one needs to be a mine. So just keep going, and keep revealing it. Sometimes I don't even think. I just go autopilot and just left and right click, and if it doesn't reveal, it tells me that I need to mark it as a mine, just so I can sort of keep going without really thinking too much. So there's one over here or here, but for this 2 to work, there should be another mine here. So for this 1 here to work, both of these need to be open, and that's what happens. So we just keep going. There's 1 here or here, or wait, hold on. There are 2 left, so the only way for this to work is if both of these are mines, and since I've marked these both, this 3 will have all 3 adjacent mines marked, so I can openly reveal this one. And just keep going. Going. There's 1 here or here. So for this 2 to work, this one needs to be open. This one's a mine. Just keep opening in. There's another one here, another one here. 2, 2. Just keep solving the map. There's another one here, another one here. Alright, so let's just keep going. So far, I haven't actually encountered any situation on this map where I needed to guess. So far, everything's been straightforward. And there's one here or here. So for this 2 to work, 1 needs to be here. So reveal this, reveal that, and mark that. So this side, this whole half is done. There's either 1 here or here for this 2 to work. So for this 1 to work, assuming that there's 1 here or here, this one needs to be open. Yep, it is. So for this 1 to be open, the mine needs to be here or here. So for this one, we already know that the mine is either on its left or on its right, so we can reveal the next 3. Alright, let's look at this scenario. This one is 2 adjacent, this one is 1 adjacent. So for this 2 to work, and for this 1 to work, I look at their adjacent squares. So for this 2, if both of these are mines, this one cannot work because it already has 2 marked adjacent. So there should only be 1 mine on both of these squares, And since there's already one mine on both of these squares, I can mark this one as a mine, because for this 2 to work, there needs to be one here, and this one necessarily also needs to be a mine. Alright, so for this one, we already know its one adjacent mine is either here or here, so I can reveal this square. And that's logic once again. So I just keep working through the map. There's only three adjacent squares left, so I'll mark them all. Alright. So this one is a mine either here or here. Alright. So we can come back to that later. I don't know if I need to guess. So just keep revealing squares that I can. I don't want to go too fast right now. I mean, I know some players can actually solve this very quickly, but I'm not at that level, so I just go at my own pace. One here or here. So for this 1 to work, this one needs to be open. It is. So for this 4 to work, all of these need to be mines. For this 5 to work, 1, 2, 3, 4, so there is one either here or here. Alright, I might need to start guessing soon. There's one here or here, so there's only one left here. There are 6 mines left, so we can sort of count them off. There's one here for sure. And there's another one here, so that's 2 already. Maybe there's another one here, 3, 4, 5. So maybe somewhere here is safe to click, but let's see first. So there's one either here or here. But for this one to work, and knowing that there's one mine here or here, this one needs to be open. Alright, so for this 2 to work, and assuming there's already one mine here, there's one mine somewhere here. And since we already know from this 5 that the one mine is either here or here, all of these are open. So I can reveal them all. Alright, so I just keep going. And 2 left. There's 1 left. So I know that the one mine is already either here or here. So I know this one is open. Alright, so 3. So I can mark that down and complete the map. And there we go, 744 seconds. It's actually quite slow, but again, I took the time to show you how Minesweeper works, and hooray, I did it! Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you have a suggestion on maybe how I can improve my video quality in general, please leave that in the comment as well. And yeah, see you!